You are now listening to the Two Bros, One Podcast.
Yo, what is going on? It is your favorite brothers over here.
Episode 2.
Episode 2 of the Two Bros, One Podcast.
Two Bros, One Podcast, baby.
I am MC Broccoli.
I am DJ Hunts.
And we're going to talk about everything and anything and absolutely nothing.
That's exactly what this whole podcast is about. Everything, anything, and nothing at the same time.
Dude, I have to tell you this, though. So I was looking through some old archives of things that, when you, sorry. I'm not literally saying any words right now. You know, in high school, when you think you're a musician and you want to put music out.
Yes.
Well, I found some gold.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So back when I was in high school, I was in a band. It's called Anchors Above.
Good band.
You can look
Good
it
times.
up. Yeah, definitely look it up. But
when that band kind of dispersed, Brock went solo.
well, yeah, you can. I was going a little solo, kind of like I was 17.
Trying to create something. You're being creative.
And this is during the time where like Hello Goodbye was really big.
Yep.
Boys Like Girls.
Never Shout Never.
Never Shout Never.
And we're not talking about Justin Bieber's album.
No, Never Shout Never. Definitely like I'm a real big fan of yours. Like all that kind of stuff. Whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, I found my little side project. It was right here.
What was it called?
It is called Mind Your Own Business.
All one word.
All in one word.
He was really inspired by, what's his name? From
Christopher Drew.
Really inspired by Christopher Drew and
Yep.
his bands.
And right here,
And his band names.
the song was called Communication Key.
Wait,
Lame.
no, it's not called it's Communication Key?
It literally says Communication Key.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I wrote that.
That's cool.
I wrote this song. And I'm gonna put this on here, but you can definitely listen to it on Spotify. It's on Spotify. You can type my first name in, Brock Bentley. I'm gonna give you a little snippet of it. It's very emo. I don't know. Here
It's
we go.
very electronic emo. Let's put it
Let's
that
see.
way.
Oh, let's see if I can back that up.
Go for it.
Oh, sorry. Oh, let's see if I can. Here you go. Check this chorus out.
She said, I'm too much to handle for her, you better believe it. She said, I'm not the one for her no more. And she said, I'm too much to handle for her, you better believe it. She said, I'm not the one for her no more.
It's the her no more.
There was a lot of things.
Dude.
About that song. definitely sounds like a bunch of high schoolers trying to create a song right
Dude,
now.
I totally remember that too. And believe it or not, I wrote it for
Auto-tune much?
Dude, angsty.
Little angsty.
What up?
Attitude.
Was so emo. You know what I'm saying, Dad? No, but
Thought it
I
was
wrote this
T-Pain over
song
here.
about a girl in her class.
Uh-huh.
She's married now, and I don't care. I'll talk about it. I don't give a shit. Her name is Gabriella Barbados. Not her name, last name Barbados anymore. But basically, it was a song about her, and I wrote about it. And I wouldn't have a big crush on her, but I was just acting like I had a crush on her. You know what I'm saying?
You were acting?
Just a part of a song, just kind of give it some light, or just kind of ooh, who am I thinking about right now? Because it's literally she's that brown hair, blue eyed girl. That's the one who meant the world to me. Listen to the song, everybody. It's on Spotify.
It's definitely an emo song.
Listen to it. Yeah, honestly, listen to the song. But it was basically about that. And shout out to the dude who helped me write it. Man, I hope he's doing good in life. Bo Aguirre. Man, I hope you're doing good, brother. Because this guy, he's the one who recorded it, helped me out. He did harmonies behind it. He was a singer, and he was really good at singing songs.
He was good at singing.
He was great.
Yeah.
I hope he's still doing good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he is the one who produced it and helped me out, kind of get into it and
Yeah.
everything. So, but yeah, it was. I just had to start the episode like that.
That was great.
I was just.
That's
thinking
fine. It's always fun. It's always fun to bring up old school, old nostalgia songs that you created back forever ago.
Oh, dude!
Listen to it now. I was like, man.
I really want to try to find more songs that I think I still have in the archives that oh, dude. Remember the whole side project thing I did forever ago?
Which one? That was
Remember I did the Codaline cover?
Oh gosh, yeah. Well, that was your cover, acoustic band type of thing.
Acoustic, I grew up emo, but kind of like Death
Still,
Cab for
but I'm
Cutie.
hipster now.
Yeah, I'm like Death
Hey,
Cab
Brock
for
went from
Cutie.
you went from like an emo phase to the hipster phase.
Oh, I went from emo. I went from like My Chemical Romance to Mumford and Sons
Just
in like a
like
day.
that.
Like
Yeah,
a
seriously.
day.
You had the hat that you wore one time, and that was it. You went from like silver hair at one point, right? Did you not dye your hair silver?
Yeah, but that's not during the same time.
Oh, it was in the same
this
time.
this was like, dude, this was like high school. Like I was emo. I mean, it's
I mean, that was high school was like emo for you. Then,
Yeah.
then when you got out of high school, you were like hipster and cool.
yeah. But I mean, like, look at me.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I know. Look at that photo.
That was high school for you.
Yeah.
Like, look at that, my dude. That is
It's like
emotional damage right there.
I was like, cut my wrist, black my eyes, right there. Right?
Straight up.
Straight up. Good times.
Yeah, good times, man.
Good times, man.
Good times.
Yep.
Also, hey, this episode is sponsored by your mom. Tell her to call me back.
And Red Bull. Not really. Not Red Bull.
But we would love an endorsement.
Yeah, it's Red Bull today.
You're a cheater, by the way.
I am.
You freaking drink Monster.
Oh, I don't. No, I don't. Who said that? I don't drink Monster. I never drink Monster. What are you
Anybody
talking about?
knows Hunter? If there's
I've never drinking a
if
Monster. in my
anybody
life.
knows DJ Hunt,
Never drinking a Monster in my life. Okay, maybe.
dude, you
once.
literally have drank it so many times. I think it's tattooed inside your stomach, and I think it's literally called. It's like, and then every time you fart, it says "Release the Beast." Sorry,
That was
bro. I'm
good.
just on
That
one
was
today.
great.
I'm just on one today.
You are on.
I'm feeling good, man.
You are in a great.
I
one
got
today.
coffee. I got DJ Hines. I'm just sitting here, dude. Show me some trap house sports. What? Okay, what we're gonna talk about?
Yeah. No, let's go through a couple of videos, dude. Check this out. I want to talk about what I witnessed yesterday. Like, speaking of TikTok.
Oh yeah.
So, dude. So
we're gonna blast this dude right now.
Oh, I'm totally gonna blast this dude big time right now, dude.
Get
Oh my
ready.
gosh, what a loser!
What a
So
freaking
yesterday,
loser.
so we have a gym membership at 24 Hour Fitness, and
Nope,
we're
not 24 hour.
damn,
Called Planet Fitness in Oceanside,
dang.
buddy. I think the Red Bull's kicking in.
All right, I need a Monster now.
Yeah, see, told
Yeah,
you.
I'm on the wrong juice right now. I'm definitely on the wrong juice. Okay, can we cut that out?
Nope, not cutting it out.
Oh.
Keeping it through. So yesterday, Hunter and I, we go to Planet Fitness
Yes.
by our house in Oceanside.
Yes.
And the people that work at Planet Fitness, dude,
We're really
there's-
cool with those guys. Those guys are awesome. Those guys are solid.
Yeah.
Very respectful. We know them on a first name basis. They know us. Even though there was a problem, I remember there was one time before we get into the story. Someone caught me. Like I was having a really stuffy nose, and I ended up spitting out a little bit of snot on the floor in the back room area. And someone complained about it, and they came up to me and said, "Hey, bro, what's going on? I heard something." I'm like, "Oh, dude, yeah, I'm sorry. I came out. I was gonna clean it up after I got done." He's like, "All right, cool." Like, they're really cool. They look out for me. They know I'm not there to cause probs, and so they're really close to us. With that said, we both go to the gym yesterday at 2 different times, but they both tell us of a situation
Yeah.
that happened, and I think, and we're bringing it up because this video got over 1 million views.
Which is absolutely
And it's like one of those
absurd to
videos,
me.
and it's like, of course it's gonna get 1 million views when it's something like ridiculously controversial. In this case, not allowing a 10-year-old to use the restroom. And
that's how it starts off. So basically in this video, there's this guy who goes in, he's like, "You're not letting my 10-year-old son use the restroom," blah, 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 and filming this whole video and making out to being like the
victim.
They're basically saying that like Planet Fitness said, "No, you can't use the restroom in here." And he made a whole big deal out of it. But what he's leaving out is
everything else.
like big chunks. Story kind of told. So yesterday we go into the gym. I go there, see one of the homies, and he's like, because I asked him like, "Yo, what happened yesterday? What's going on?" Because I saw them the day before and they were all bummed out, but they didn't tell me what was going on. No one said anything. No one said like, "Yeah,
You went out on Sunday?
Yesterday was Tuesday.
Okay.
I went on Monday.
Okay,
on
so
Monday-
this happens. Okay, you went on Monday. Okay.
And so that video happened on
Gotcha.
Sunday.
Gotcha.
So yeah, on Monday, I mean, everybody's looking bummed out, bro. Like total bummed out.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yo, what's up, guys? How you doing?" And you kind of like asking what's going on. not really like getting their business, but basically like they're like, yeah, you know, some people are just assholes, and I'm like, oh, it sucks, man. I'm really sorry about that. Tuesday, come to find out, this whole story popped up. So homie comes in, he goes, dude, so this is like what really happened. This lady and her son came in to use the restroom at Planet Fitness.
Right.
Planet Fitness has this rule.
Has a policy.
It's a policy that people sign up for. If you have a membership, this is what it says on there. It says anybody under the age of 13 needs to be supervised.
Well, I don't think it says something like that, but basically they said like anybody under the age of 10 can't come to the gym.
They need to have adult supervision. They need to have an adult with them. They cannot go. Because they're not liable. They need to have an adult supervision.
That's not how it is, because that's not what I heard and that's not what I read.
What?
Yeah. Here's what I actually took a picture of the documents. Just we got to get this clear because I don't want to.
Yeah, I do. I want to get this clear.
Yeah.
Because the way he described it meant like that, and I was like, oh.
On the waiver, it says right here.
Show the camera the waiver.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the waiver. I took a picture of it because when I got this whole story, they told me it says under the member signature where it's like / for parent and guardian to co-signer authorization waiver. It says Planet Fitness does not accept members under the age of 13.
Oh.
So that's the policy. And the reason that is because I asked them, I was like, why do you have that policy? That's kind of a little hard. Is because there's been multiple incidences where people have taken advantage of this is what they told me. There was a situation that happened about 3-4 years ago where a kid under the age of 13 was someone young got injured outside Planet Fitness. I don't know what happened, car incident, whatever. He got hurt and whatever. And then this person and their mom walked into the Planet Fitness and they went to the bathroom and the mom left him in the bathroom. Left, came back. And then and then when they came out with the child, they basically said, "Oh, what happened to my child? My child got injured. It's your guys' fault." So
this kid got hit by or he got hurt.
Whatever.
He got hurt.
He walked into, and they basically walked into Planet Fitness and blamed Planet Fitness. And
he got hurt, walked into Planet Fitness,
and won a lawsuit. Yeah. Oh. So that's why they don't allow anybody under a certain age to come in. It has nothing to do with parental supervision because that would be the case. There would have been no problem with them going in.
Got it.
But because he's young and he doesn't have a member, and then they have signs everywhere, members only, for that reason right there, because they've been sued for dumb crap like that. Kids get injured outside. They walk into Planet Fitness. They're not a member. They can blame. They can use their power to blame Planet Fitness for their injury. Even though it had nothing to do with the gym or anything like that.
And so back to the story. So basically they're like, so this kid walks in, this mom and this kid, and one of the girls there says, "Yo, you cannot come in here."
Yeah.
You know.
He's too young.
And she's like, "Well, I just want to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
They didn't use the bathroom. They were like taking a shower. They were using the facilities.
Yeah.
And it's like, and they're fighting the argument of like, well, the mom and dad have a membership. They have this. It doesn't matter. If you have a membership, it doesn't matter. The kid cannot come in there.
The kid's not a member. He can't use the showers.
He can't.
Because he's too young.
And
Planet Fitness is just trying to protect themselves from whatever could happen. He could slip in he could, whatever.
Yeah.
Anything could happen. Like hurt himself, hit the corner, whatever. They're liable.
So in the story, this lady, is all getting worked up and blah, blah, blah. She calls her husband in.
And it's like that part I can understand. I understand why you're worked up. It's like, just want to use the restroom.
Right.
But so what? So, too bad. Go across the street.
Dude, Taco Bell's
Go
right
to Taco
across
Bell
the
right
street.
there.
There's literally they'll let you in for no problem.
Like I understand,
but they
you're
didn't want to
upset.
use the restroom. It sounded like they wanted just to use the showers. They want to use the facilities.
They were homeless.
They
were homeless.
They're homeless.
They don't have a home, and they're trying to get a free shower by using Planet Fitness's like showers. But before we even before we even got to that, lady and the kid get denied. She throws a fit. She goes back outside and then brings in the dad. And the dad is the one filming this. He doesn't film everything. He just films everything after he did. Because this guy came with an attitude, cursing up a storm, being loud, causing disruption to the point where they need to call the cops.
And that's in the video. You see him with his son and the cops. And because the Planet Fitness people called the cops because this guy was being, he's being like belligerent.
Yeah.
He was being a problem. And like, if you follow this guy, he's like a boxer and stuff. So he's probably going to be violent.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like they're watching their own back here. And I'm siding with like Planet Fitness on this one, bro.
Big time.
One, yeah, because they're like our homies. But at the same time, dude, you can't argue with stupid. I'm sorry, bro. If the rules say that, if the rules say that, and then you're gonna try to make a statement and try to be like, oh, you're like so cool and so this, yo, homie, go somewhere else, man. Go harass somebody else. Don't use your son. Don't like use your own child.
I mean, the guy's homeless. He's gonna use whatever he can. That's kind of what it came out
Dirty.
to be. He played dirty to the point. It was ridiculous. But anyway, he posted up a video of playing the victim to the cops, like, he was talking to the cops, like, my son just wanted to use the restroom, like, dude, he's 10 years old, and this, I got so many questions, but he's like, he's 10 years old, bro, like he doesn't need to be baby, he doesn't be carried, he can use it on his own, like, he's just coming out with whatever, playing victim,
Yeah.
and I was like, when I heard that, I was like, okay, so why is he walking in with his mother,
Right.
right,
Like, then why does his mom need to hold his hand?
Why is the woman bringing the son to take him to the bathroom and not the other guy, not the dad taking his son to the bathroom? Like,
yeah, dude.
and the fact that so all this happening, and then eventually the cops come by, and as the employees are talking to the cops, the mother and son sneak into the bathroom.
Again,
They sneak into the
they
bathroom.
go in the bathroom.
They finally go in the bathroom.
Yes.
But they didn't go into the stall. And this is how we know this is like something's funky about all this. It's not just about the restroom. It had nothing to do with the restroom. That's where we come. I was like, oh, these people are homeless and they're trying to get a shower. Because when they walked into the bathroom, they went to the storage area or like the shower areas.
Yeah.
Or it was close to the shower areas, whatever. And that's kind of where they stayed the whole time until basically the cops called them out. But even when the cops called them out and the employees called them out, you need to come out. You need to go. They wouldn't come out.
They wouldn't come out.
So then the dad had to say, "Hey, you need to get out right now. Let's go." And then they left. And then that's where you get that famous shot of him be like, "Oh, you okay? You hurt?
Yeah, you okay?
You're just trying to use the
Are you
restroom,
hurt?
maybe? Like,
Dude, shut up, bro.
putting up an act."
Hey, bro, if you're a fighter, like, act like one, bro. Don't.
Oh no, he had to play victim because being a fighter ain't gonna do him anything
Dude.
in this situation. So anyway, and then he posts a video, gets over 1 million views, and then now we hear about it, and they tell us the story, and me hearing about a viral video about some dude who played a game, and I talked to the employees when they tell me this story. I'm like, dude, you know who I am, right? And apparently the manager didn't know who I was. He didn't know I do TikTok for a living, and he didn't know I was.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I got 8 million followers. Let me help you out.
Bless this dude out.
So I spent my whole day making a TikTok. End up not working out, just end up making a TikTok because I figured this was important. These guys are my homies.
Yeah.
And like, this is ridiculous.
Absolutely.
And I could see right through it. And so I'm making a TikToks basically, hey, calling this guy out. He's a joke. He's a loser. He lied to make this.
Yeah.
And now making Planet Fitness and Oceanside look really bad.
Yeah. And it's just like,
especially her name is Valerie. The guy the guy in the video is really harping on Valerie. She's like the girl who is just one of the employees. She was just doing what her manager told her to do, and
yeah.
And she just ended up being in the video more so than anybody else. So the guy was just picking on her.
Yeah.
And dude, she just went through a hard time. Like, she created TikToks kind of explaining her side of the story and what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And you could just tell, dude, like, it was just like totally bad. It felt so.
Jeez, man.
And then I found out that a lot of people were calling this guy out on his BS.
Which I've been doing some research too. A few people have been calling this guy out.
Oh yeah.
And also a few people have also caught this guy, not just for this act, but apparently he's done some very sketchy stuff in the past.
Yeah, he got kicked out of a couple gyms.
Apparently he's
a few
also
gyms. Or there was like one gym before this one.
Apparently he said he was part of like a GameStop employee.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really think he is. And if he is, I don't really care. It doesn't affect. But there's like comments on the video that says like, yo, you go from one place to the other. You jump around to like hop around to get your way in somewhere others. It's like, dude, you're going to get you're gonna get called out, bro.
Oh yeah.
And doesn't like you're gonna keep running.
And when people
and
call him
running.
out, this is the thing that got under my
This
skin
is
the
true
most.
too.
This got
I know
under
what
my
you're gonna
skin the most with this dude is when people call him out in TikTok videos and they start getting some views, he'll download that video that of that person calling him out,
This is true, by the way.
take it, and then cut it and twist the words around to make it look like this person was in support of him.
Because he's the victim.
I
He's
saw
the
that.
victim.
I saw that and I was like, oh,
Liars, cheaters.
like
Outta here, bro.
that really got under my skin.
Yeah,
And I know that's true because I saw the video that he posted of the girl.
Yes, so
and it
did
looked
I.
really good. That's what scared me.
Yeah,
It looked really good the way he did it. And then I look and I go to her page and see that this guy is taking my videos to make it look like to legitimize his BS. So I took my video. So this girl's explaining I'm taking my video down because I don't want him to use my video. And I don't know, that kind of bugged me out. I was like, you should have kept that video out so people could see the truth.
yeah.
See what really happened. I don't know. Anyway.
But they also don't. They probably don't want to like give it more fire and kind of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, out of all this,
When
you
I
know,
made my video, I didn't tag him. I just talked about the situation. I tagged his name in my comments just so people can know who he is. I didn't want to give him any more credit than he had to, but I still wanted to like address it.
yeah, and I mean, let's also go back to the girl who got victimized by this too, as well. You know, she probably feels like this is probably hanging over her and thinking that she's probably a bad employee or like, you know, and or she in some way she's like. I hope she doesn't feel bad because yo girl, you did your job, you did what you needed to do.
Yeah.
We stand with you.
Even I gave her a little bit of like a compliment on my
Yeah,
videos. Like,
good,
shout out to this
good.
girl, dude. She's
Yes.
really sweet. She's a nice
Yes.
person's video. Don't listen to what anybody's saying about her.
Like in the fact, like it totally like this man having this manpower coming on this girl who's just doing her job, bro.
Yeah.
She's just doing her job. You can't get mad at somebody when they're just doing their job, bro.
Take it up with Planet Fitness for their policies.
Yeah, bro.
Not the employee.
Literally, like you didn't have to like. He doesn't have to do all that. I think it's ridiculous, but you know, shout out to Planet Fitness and all the guys over there, man. We respect you. We appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
We got your back.
But yeah. So the fighting skills 1. That's his name. That's the TikTok name.
Yeah,
Unfollow him. Report him. He's trash.
definitely,
He's trash, and it's ridiculous.
absolutely.
So, but anyway, and then it was fun. So that was my whole day yesterday, pretty much just making a TikTok to show them support. After I made it, I showed them to show them like what I did, and they loved it. You know, so it was really in support. You know, they liked it. They loved that the support. Someone's got their back. A lot of people got their back, and so yeah, it was a good thing to do. I felt it was right to do.
I agree.
So
Cool, bro.
awesome. So let's get into one of those like top 5 things that we like to do. And since
I love
Halloween
these
is
ones.
kind of close around, we're gonna go with top 5 favorite Halloween movies. And that is a broad range. It can be horror, it can be cartoon, it can be anything. Like your top 5. Here we go.
all right. So
What is your top 5 favorite Halloween movies?
Halloween, like such a broad aspect because I can go from like
You could.
I can go from The Exorcist to like Halloween Town.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about. Like, go
heck yeah.
use your range, bro. Like, what are the movies you watch on during Halloween?
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
Like I said, horror, comedy, cartoon, Disney, don't matter.
Let me just think about this real quick. I mean, what did I watch recently? I don't know if I'm just gonna go in order, but I'm just gonna go off from what I really like the most.
I know.
One movie that we just watched recently that I want to be on the list is Don't Look Under the Bed.
Ah, okay. Real classic.
Real classic, a Disney
Real
classic.
classic.
If you haven't seen that one, it's about
Disney original, like scary movie.
You know what I'm talking about,
That's
right?
a scary movie. What?
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, of course I
The
know. what you're
Boogeyman.
talking- Yeah, the Boogeyman.
The
Yeah, with imaginary friends and the Boogeyman.
with Darwin and like, whatever.
Franny.
Franny.
Yeah.
Hey, Franny.
Yeah, classic. This is definitely 90s movie.
Mm.
Definitely 90s, like cheesy, PG, like Disney movie. Straight
Absolutely.
up.
Yeah.
So that's a good one. That's a good one. But that's all. Put that at 5. I like that.
Yeah, number 5.
Number 4.
Man, number 4.
There's a lot of good ones. Are you leaning more towards Disney than you are horror?
Nah, man, I'm gonna go all over the place.
I know. I mean, but like, yeah. Let's start with what's a good horror film? For you?
I got one. Poltergeist.
Really? Poltergeist.
Dude.
That's actually one film I actually have to watch.
You ever seen Poltergeist?
I've yet to see the whole. It's any Poltergeists. Yeah, I'm like behind a lot. Some of these classic like horror movies.
Dude, Poltergeist is. She gets into the TV, bro. She's like all over. You know, it was. I also heard some really up shit that happened on that set during that movie. I mean, that girl died. That girl's dead.
Oh, dang.
The main girl, she died like forever ago. She got sick something on set, and people. Actually, I think they said a cameraman. He got sick and died too from the making of that movie.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, man, you open those doors, bro. I mean, like when you're literally
that's
allowing.
Wow. That's like a number 4.
Yeah, and that's like when you're allowing those like spirits to come in and whatever, you're really making it a scary movie.
Cool.
That's why it kind of has like that kind of history behind it too, which I like a lot too. I like a lot of weird movie.
Is
history.
that why you watch Poltergeist, because you've heard of all the incidents that happened?
Definitely a big reason. Okay. Yeah, because it had like
that's good.
I don't.
A lot of people said about that about Exorcist too. Maybe not as crazy as Poltergeist, but I remember Exorcist had some weird stuff going, like behind the scenes and creepy stuff. Similar type of things.
Yeah. You know number 3?
What's number 3?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Hey, let's go.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Like
Freddy Krueger, the original Freddy Krueger. 1, 2. Freddy's coming for you.
You almost forgot.
3, 4. Better lock your door.
Right. Good.
5, 6.
Grab a crucifix.
That's what it was.
Okay.
I have 3 of them on my body, so I'm safe.
Yeah.
7, 8.
Gotta stay up late.
9, 10.
Never sleep again. There you go.
100.
Original Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger, my
Original
man.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Great classic. That's my favorite slasher out of all of them.
I agree. And
Over Michael Myers, over
Me too.
Jason,
Me too.
over what was it? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Was it Leatherface? Sorry.
Oh,
Those are a lot of good ones. So that's number 3. What's number 2?
you know number 2?
Number dos.
I don't think this is like a really scary one, but I really like the fact that we watched it and it was a thing that you and I really love. Jeepers Creepers.
Hey, let's go.
Jeepers Creepers. And I'm not going to say which one because both of them were so good, bro. The first one with, is it Jason Lee?
I think it's Jason Lee.
Dude, him and his, like, dude, it's just like a monster
story
who
was
looked
so
scary,
good.
but also was like a human and did like crazy things. So it had that like aspect of like, if this happened in real life, this could potentially happen in real life. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like happen to somebody. And then like takes his eyes out. And then the second one, Jeepers Creepers 2, when
the
like
bus, the
the
school
bus. Ugh, dude.
The one where he's hanging up, the where he's hanging up upside down at the back of the bus,
Yes.
looking at everybody.
I was just thinking that.
It was like the most horrific
Ugh,
scene of that whole movie.
I agree.
He's like picking them out, like so good. That was so good. That's a good number 2. And then what's number 1?
I'm torn between 2 of them, and I hope you say one of them.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go with this one. Paranormal Activity.
Wow. Paranormal number 1
You know why?
because that's creepy.
Because
Creepy
it scared the shit out of us. Hunter and I went to go watch Paranormal, the first one when
In
it came
theaters.
out with cameras like these. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was filmed, quote unquote, in the movie in Carlsbad.
Yeah.
It was already like, I hate this, and it was like my first
Too
ever.
close to home. Yeah.
See, and I could have said 2 more that I hope you say in your top 5.
I think you know what number 1 is. Don't worry.
I
We'll
hope
get to
I
it.
know what number
Let me
1
see it.
is. It better be number 1. But like the fact that like the paranormals, I mean, granted, 1 was great, 1 was amazing, 2 was great, 3 was great, 4, and then it started.
I would
getting-
say after 2, that's where it
Yeah,
went downhill.
it just-
3 was like, all right, whatever.
Well, 3 was when like the whole family, right?
No, that's number 2.
Oh,
Yeah, that's number 2.
yeah, 1 and 2 were the best.
Yeah. Number
But
3.
dude-
Number 3 is about Hunter when he's like a little bit grown up, and then he got adopted to another family.
No, same family.
No. The family died. What was it?
So number 2 is the actual family.
Right.
and then number 3 is like
The
something
adopted
else.
family. The
I
family.
think
that
they live in
adopted
the house or something like that. They live in the house.
Hunter. They adopted the kid who what's her name went off with, and then he ended up being like they changed his name from Hunter to something else.
Yeah, they did.
And grew up in that family.
No, wasn't number 3 the little girls?
No, that's afterwards. That's like number 4. That was like the sequel. Or number 5.
No, remember the 2 little girls?
Yeah.
That's number 3 because that's when the ladies like were younger. I'm
What
pretty
was-
sure
what-
number 3, bro.
No, that was
Number
number
one-
3. Number 3 was the one with like the Mexicans. Mexican family.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna prove you wrong right now.
Prove me wrong. I love how some people, I know there's people on this podcast thinking really number 1 is Paranormal Activity. That didn't scare me for nothing. That was cheesy. That was
Yep.
worth it. I know there's going to be those people.
Yep,
But
I
hey,
was
you know
right.
what? It's not your number 1. It's his number 1. And it's not my number 1.
Paranormal was the Paranormal Activity first one. You know the
Right. We know the first one. Second one was the
family and the baby.
Yep.
Number 3 was the girls.
Okay.
That was the girls.
That was the girls.
Number 4 was it was a kind of modern one, and number 5 was like the Mexico Dia de los Muertos kind of one.
Really?
Yes,
that was number
dude.
5. Wow.
I'm telling you.
I'm out of order.
You are out of order, and I thought you would know this better than I did.
No, I don't.
Yeah, that one was kind of
I gave up. I gave up on the Paranormal Activity after
after number 3, it didn't become real anymore. But number 3, that was because those girls, man. Those are the actual girls that the demons were like a part of, and then they went to grandma's house.
Toby.
I just got chills. I was thinking about that. Okay,
Friggin'
reason why again I wanted to say this earlier. But reason why number 1 I said Paranormal Activity
Because it gave you the most scared. That scared you
No.
the most.
Do you remember what we did?
We slipped downstairs and watched Land of the Lost.
Yeah, we did. Hunter and I
Was it
were
Land of
so
the Lost? Yeah,
scared.
Land of the Lost.
Hunter and I were so scared coming out of the movie theater that we were like blasting like Christian worship music in our car. And when we got home, we didn't even go upstairs. We slept downstairs. We were so scared.
Yeah.
And then we had you know when you get scared, so you have to like find things like, oh, is this real? Is this not real? Is this real?
Right. You hear in every crick and crack in the house.
Oh
and you're
my
just freaking
God.
out
I
the
could
whole time.
still remember it to this day, bro. I still
Yep.
freak the fuck out.
And then we put on Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
And then the movie turned off, and then we had to actually go to bed. I'm like,
oh, God.
here we go.
Worst. All right.
That was fun. Yeah.
DJ Hunts,
All right.
what is your top 5 best Halloween movies of all time?
Here we go, bro. Here we go. So there are some Disneys, and I think number 1's gonna be absolutely obvious to you, but we'll get to that in a second. Number 5, I really thought about this because I had the same mindset with what you had. Number 5, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna do the same thing. Both 1 and 2, Jeepers Creepers.
You're going to go with
Such a good monster movie. Such a good monster movie. Like
It
I
really
love the
is,
story, especially the
I do
first one.
too.
If you're gonna make me pick one, it's gonna be the first one. But that's also gonna be the same. It's also gonna be the same answer with number 4, which is Insidious. I absolutely love Insidious. I love Insidious. And the thing about with horror movies is the music. I love the music.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Big time. Big
What do
time.
you mean? Like the soundtrack behind it?
The
or-
soundtrack. Well, like you think of Insidious, like the intro. It's like that loud, like speed violin intro.
Oh, I hate that.
It's good. And then of course, tiptoe through the window. That whole song, like such good. And I'm a sucker for jump scares. I'm a sucker for jump scares. And Insidious had a lot of good jump scares. They really did.
I mean, the story behind. Oh, I think I know which one. I think I know which one is going to also be in your list, and I thought it was this one, but I wasn't. Sorry, I'm really confusing. But Insidious is a great series of movies.
Yeah.
I love those movies. Man.
Very good.
Great movies. All right,
I don't know. I'll give an honorable mention because I don't think it's gonna be number 3, but I will mention It, the movie, both series,
see it
It
coming.
Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, the newer ones.
I
I
can
enjoyed
go
them.
different. I can go kind of different.
It's
on
an
it.
honorable mention. It's an honorable mention. It's not number 3. It's an honorable mention. But because I'm
Yeah.
talking about like the combining horror movies, I thought about It because I remember watching it in theaters, and I just was so good about that. Again, with music. The music was really good on that. The acting was really good. The clown is just, Pennywise is just a creepy clown.
Yeah,
love
the
it.
newest It. He is really good at it.
Yeah,
I mean,
I love both. I've seen both.
and he's in another movie that's coming out too.
Yeah, welcome to what's the town?
Oh yeah.
It's like welcome to whatever the town that is. And,
Yeah.
And
That
I
looks
forgot
good.
the name of the town. All right.
Hey there, Georgie.
Hey there, Georgie. What a nice boat. You know, he's got such a good thing. And then, so that's an honorable mention. It's not number 3. It's not number 4. It's not number 5. I picked my 4 and 5s. Number 3. This is where I'm going to go into like my nostalgia, childhood feels.
Oh.
Number 3, Corpse Bride. Yeah, Corpse Bride. Johnny Depp.
Wow.
Yeah,
I did not see that coming.
yeah. You didn't. I know. It's fine.
I really did not see that coming.
Yeah.
Actually.
It's not all going to be horror. It's not all going to be Disney either.
Have you watched Corpse Bride this season yet?
Not yet. I save all the movies I want to watch for Halloween towards the end.
Yeah, that's smart.
You kind of sped up one of them. That's okay. And that's okay. And if something like that happens, then I'm cool with that. But Corpse Bride is like one of those like favorite, like I like to watch during Halloween time.
I do like Corpse Bride. It's the fact of like all the Nightmare Before Christmas turn, like, you know, Halloween.
And here's an interesting fact. Like I do not like Nightmare Before Christmas
You know, I'm with
as
you
a
on that one.
Halloween film. As a Halloween film.
Same.
The only thing Halloween about that movie is the first 5 minutes. That's
Yeah.
it. The first song. After that, when they say it's over, I'm like, I don't want to watch this film anymore.
Yeah.
We're now into Christmas time. I don't want to watch it.
Like I watched that during Christmas time.
Yeah,
I wouldn't watch it during Halloween time.
that's a movie. That's like a perfect movie to watch, like on November 1st, along with Coco.
Ugh.
Along with Coco.
Love Coco.
Along with Coco.
I
Coco.
love
Nightmare
Coco.
Before Christmas, November 1st. Watch it, especially Coco. More so
I
Coco.
love Coco.
Coco's my favorite Pixar movie. It is hands down one of my favorite, like my favorite.
We'll definitely talk about that next week.
Yeah. But that's anyway. Honorable mentions. More honorable mentions.
How many honorable mentions are you gonna do on
I
this one?
watch a lot of horror films. I watch a lot of
I
movies.
could have
bro.
said like 7,000.
I put myself
mentions.
at 5. I should have done 10. But
You
I
should have
figured-
like yeah, literally. I was like, I have like a few more that I hope you say. I freaking hope you say these ones.
Well, okay. Okay, so I got number 3. Number 2 is this is probably when I'm gonna bum you out. I'm sorry. Number 2. Oh, what did I have for number 2? I know what number 1 is.
What's number 2?
I'm just trying to figure out what I had for number 2.
Just say it.
I can't. I'm trying to remember. I'm going through the whole catalog right now in my head.
This guy.
Sorry. What is number? Shoot. What did I have for number? This is gonna drive me nuts now. I'm gonna say the wrong one, and I'm gonna like.
Can I mention an honorable mention for number 2 for you?
Sure.
Conjuring.
Okay.
Dude, I think the Conjurings are really
Yeah. Those are good. No, I love The Conjuring, especially the first one.
that's
really
because they're true stories.
good. And the true stories too.
They're true stories.
Yeah.
I swear to God,
It's not number 2, though.
if you say Blair Witch, I'm gonna hate you.
It's Blair Witch, the second one. I'm kidding. No.
The second one. Get
Yeah,
out of
remember
here.
the second one that
Oh,
was like
it's
nobody
trash.
cared. Yeah.
F***ing trash.
We're not talking about like the new. We're not talking about the new like Blair Witch movie. We're talking about like the Blair Witch 2, like the Lost Book or whatever it was called.
Nah.
It was
Yeah.
absolute.
It was one of
garbage.
the most garbage sequels ever.
Yeah.
It was dumb. It was
Don't waste your
lame.
time.
Don't waste your time.
Don't even bother googling it. Well, you can Google it. Don't waste
Google
your time
it.
watching
Check it out. You
Yeah.
should watch it and then let us know because it's really
It's
trash.
trash. Don't watch it.
But the first Blair Witch,
Oh, great.
I think the first Blair Witch really sparked the whole paranormals. For
I
me.
would have. Honestly, for your number 1, I would have picked Blair Witch over the Paranormal Activity,
I would know.
just because that's original.
It is original, but also like it. I mean, Paranormal Activity was the same kind of thing with more demonic presence to
Yeah.
more like
Yeah, more real.
moving.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like, they have a creek in the woods. What's that?
Yeah.
What's that?
Okay. Number 2. You ready for number 2? I figured out what number 2 is.
What's number 2?
You're happy. And I'm gonna probably cheat on this one too, because I have a hard time picking one or the other. But okay, yeah, never mind.
What's your number 2?
Ichabod Crane.
Nice. Good.
Ichabod Crane. Disney.
Ichabod Crane.
The original Disney, like Sleepy Hollow, Ichabod Crane.
Yes, that is such like the cartoon.
Classic.
The
Yeah.
cartoon
The
Ichabod
classic,
Crane. Ichabod Crane.
Every Halloween, dude, we put that movie on. It was
I
so
love
good.
watching that movie.
So good. Very good. And then number 1 is absolutely without a doubt. Watch it every Halloween. I don't care when. I don't care how many times. It's Hocus Pocus.
I was just wow.
absolutely whenever. That's
Yes.
number 1. I have a cat named
Yes.
Binks. Everybody, I have a cat named Binks.
No, We have a cat named Binks.
He is my cat, though. His
That's
name
true. It
is
is
Binks.
his cat.
It is my cat.
Ugh.
He lives in my house, but his name is Binks. And because of that movie, I always wanted a cat named Binks. That's how much that movie is.
And it's just like, dude, if you don't like how like Hocus Pocus is such a great film.
Yeah.
It's I think from just like I don't know what it was, bro. It was just like nostalgic, and I don't know what it really.
First, I mean, it's all nostalgic. It's nothing but nostalgic. That's why number 2 is Alkabot Crane and number 1 is Hocus Pocus, because it's all nostalgic. It brings back that childhood trick or treat feeling that I used to do. That that brings up that joy. It brings up that like, oh, it's Halloween season. Like that's what it all is. Like as a movie, it's definitely 90s. It's a 90s, movie. Exactly what you expect. How 90s acting goes. Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, and I think the all-time best part that we love saying in Hocus Pocus is, "Whoa, what you got there?" What does he say? Like,
no, he's like, "Whoa, who are you, Max? From where?" Like the Ernie. What is his name? Jay and Ernie.
yeah,
Those two are. Ugh. You know why Hocus Pocus 2 is trash? It's because you didn't bring back those two.
no, dude, we're also leaving out. I'm just like,
You left.
yo,
out.
I'm Jay. This is
Ernie.
Ernie. No, it's Ice.
How many times I gotta tell you?
Oh,
My name is Ice. This is Ice.
No, the way he does. Oh, okay. This is Ice.
Those two made that whole film.
Ding dong.
Woo!
Yeah.
Just the stupid, all this stupid stuff that they did was like probably the most memorable thing about it. Also, Sandra Bullock was hot.
Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, because that was what's her name? The blonde girl, the blonde witch. Sandra Bullock. What? No, it's not Sandra Bullock. Who is it? What's her name?
Google it.
What? I'm saying this like wrong.
You should Google it.
I'm thinking. I guess I did.
You did?
I didn't.
Is it? Is it?
No, it's not Sandra. Who is it? Blonde witch. Blonde witch in Hocus Pocus is. What is it? What? Sarah Sanderson. No.
No, Sarah Sanderson was the sisters.
Yeah, that was a Sarah. Who played Sarah Sanderson?
Her name is Vanessa Shaw, by the way.
No, that wasn't her.
Vanessa
No.
Shaw was Allison. It says it right there, buddy. Yep.
Allison was no. I'm not. I'm talking about the witch, not the girl, not the blonde girl.
Bette Midler?
It's not Betty Midler. It's
What-
Winifred Sanderson. Betty Midler was Winifred Sanderson.
Yes, the blonde
Sarah
one?
Sanderson was
The
played
blonde-
by
Oh, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Sarah Jessica Parker. That's what I was talking about.
Sarah Jessica Parker, yes.
That was like always.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think by looking at her, but I just did not know that.
Right. Yeah, that was another like pull into. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, so those were all the things. But I love Binks. I always broke my heart every time Binks died. I was like, I hate this movie, but
Well,
I love
Binks-
this movie.
But he couldn't die. That was part of the curse.
Yeah, till the very end.
The curse
Spoiler.
was like he was a cat until the curse was broken.
Anyway, I'm just saying these are the reasons why this is number 1. So anyway, that's my top 5.
You know, to be honest with you, I thought Exorcism was gonna be on there.
I thought about putting it's on another honorable mention.
The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Man.
Maybe we should have done top 10, but
I think we should have done top 10.
that should have been top 10. We could have talked on forever because like there's so many good movies. But there's like I've also watched a lot of also new horror movies, like a lot of the Blumhouse movies that you haven't watched, like The Black Phone.
Oh,
Really good.
See, so what's that? What is the Black Phone about?
You kind of just need to watch it. I don't want to really talk about it, but basically, it's about this guy who kidnaps and kills children. That's basically what it is. He's called the Grabbler. And,
that guy.
and he picks up a kid and he kidnaps a kid and he throws him down in his basement. In the basement, there's this black phone, and the phone rings, but it's broken. It's a dead phone, but the kid hears voices from the black phone, and I kind of don't want to tell you because it's kind of part of the whole movie.
Got it.
But it's a good movie. But there's like a lot of new movie films, so it's like to kind of add top 10 in there. It's like it's kind of hard because I also just watched 1,000. I just for the first time, I watched House of 1,000 Corpses, and that was a great film too. That could easily be top 5 as well. For me, because that movie, honestly, like I feel like because of that movie, that's why there's all these mazes now.
I agree.
Like I watched that movie.
Mazes, as in like the haunted, like
every maze you see ever, Hollywood Horror Nights, Not Scary Farm, the Haunted Trail, whatever, Howl Scream.
Yeah,
I feel like was influenced on that movie.
Absolutely.
Because I watched that movie, it's like I feel like I'm watching a maze, like you know what I mean.
And kind of doing a shameless plug here too. If you also didn't know that, Hunter has also a YouTube channel. He goes by DJ Hunt's Official. If you want to watch those videos, Hunter goes through these mazes and does the whole spiel about it. We just did one just recently for Halloween Horror Nights in Universal.
Great, so good,
dude,
so good. They got it down, bro. They got it down.
Those dudes knows what's up on how to do mazes. It's the fact that they know how to scare you. Like I feel like they literally take you on a story. Because if you notice at the end, that's when they scared you the most. It was kind of like a crescendo, going up and up and up and up. Oh my god, wah wah rah rah, and then you're done. You're like, what the heck just happened, dude?
Yeah, right.
You don't just you end on a high note, and that's what I really liked about Horror Nights is you end on a high note. You're not end on like a rah.
Right.
Oh, that was really cool.
Yeah.
It was like they got you like
they got you like 5
three
times.
came if you notice that you go through a corner blah and then the next corner blah blah and then it was sick, and then also the detail, the smells, the smells in the stupid.
The new thing with Halloween Horror Nights is the fragrances they have.
I almost threw up. I almost threw up, dude.
Exactly to do that. Especially in the maze with the Holidays from Hell.
At Halloween Horror Nights?
At Halloween Horror Nights. The fragrances in that maze are potent. Like,
so good.
Big time.
So good.
It's so good. I love, and dude, to me it was like, dude, this is the game changer.
Top notch
game
Absolute
changer.
top notch. And even the people walking around, like the tall Birdman, the Crow or the Raven, wherever.
I love the Crow Man, Raven fan, whatever, dude. Yeah, that guy's cool.
Dude, shout out to these guys. Shout out to all those guys.
The scare zones, or I don't know if they have a scare zone, or they just walk everywhere. But
I think it's a scare zone, but
yeah.
I don't know. They don't call it anything.
The tall guys on the stilts, dressed up as a bird.
Up.
Cool guys. I love that. That's a cool thing.
No offense to Not Scary Farm, and Not Scary Farm is I think Not Scary Farm will just be always.
I think they're number two.
I think that, but it's been around for longer. They've been the OGs for a long time.
Yeah, 50
I mean,
years.
shout out to Bobbins. If anybody knows Bobbins, she's one of the
clowns.
One of the clowns who's really well known on TikTok right now.
Oh yeah,
Bobbins.
She's got her following for
Bobbins. Wanted to meet you, but I didn't see you. It's all good. I'm a clown too.
Bobbins doesn't work on Wednesdays, everybody.
Bobbins does not work on Wednesdays.
Or not that Wednesday that we went. Anyway.
Or something like that. I don't know.
Whatever.
But it was really good. I love those mazes. I love Halloween time, dude, honestly, man.
It's a good time. We really go out and about during this time. So
100%.
And then now we're even so far it's just like, hey, let's do scare acting at Halloween Scream.
If you didn't know that too, we're scare actors at SeaWorld.
Yeah. It's literally just a fun. It's not, we literally have fun doing it. It's not like we're trying to become like great scare actors, like we're like, anybody big, or we're gonna eventually move up to like Not Scary Farm or Halloween Horror Nights. Like we're just having fun.
Yeah, it's about I always hear people always say that too. They're like, man, I really wanted to like just be a scare actor like 1 year. Do it. It's a lot of fun. It's I have a great time. Literally, I mean, my job's a little different. When you're in a maze, it's something different. But scaring people is a lot. I mean, do you get satisfaction out of scaring people?
No, I do.
Absolutely, it's a lot of fun. On the other hand, I have this character named Tony, who's just I don't even know, a 40-year-old New Yorker who like has a smoker voice who doesn't even smoke. You know what I mean? But like chat shit to everybody all day. Yeah. But that's kind of the freedom you kind of get.
You get
know
that
what
freedom
I mean?
to like do.
Kind of like get out there, but it's a lot of fun. With the makeup and the hair.
Yeah.
That's like kind of the reason the whole why I went pink.
I was like, he was so inspired by his character, he dyed his hair pink.
I mean, they were spraying my hair every day going pink, and I was like, let's just dye it.
Yeah. Let's just dye it.
What I got to lose, man.
Right.
I'm what I got to lose, honestly.
Exactly. Yeah. Why not? So
yeah.
It's cool. Cool. How much time we got left?
Got 10 minutes.
Okay, 10. Sweet. Awesome. Yeah, dude. And shout out to Brock too, man. He's been helping me film for these last 2 mazes we did. We did one with the 17th door, and then recently just did Halloween Horror Nights. That was a great Sunday, bro. Holy crap!
Let's talk about that Sunday for the next 10 minutes, man. Because
Sunday, I got the opportunity to go to. I had a friend who used to work with in the church for leadership.
What was their name? The Gorman?
Yeah, Gorman's Golf.
Gorman's Golf.
Gorman's Golf. Those guys hooked us up with 2. What is it?
Suite. Basically,
2 suites at the SoFi Stadium for a Rams game.
Rephrase that. Not 2 suites.
Sorry, 2 tickets in a suite.
In a box suite.
Box suite at SoFi Stadium.
Yes.
And dude, I've been there before. I've been to a couple of Rams games, but this was Brock's first time going to a Rams game ever. And he got to experience all the
tailgate party,
the suite, the game, the everything, the food, yeah. So Brock, you take it.
But dude, it was so good. I mean, shout out to
how'd you think it was gonna go? Before you left. Before we even left.
I was just thinking this is what I see everybody else, doing when they go to a game. And I just was like, wow, I don't know. I was very excited.
Like, did you think?
I was extremely excited.
Would you compare your thought process, thinking, oh, this game's gonna go just like how we go to Qualcomm Stadium?
No, absolutely not.
So you had high expectations.
I did. I really did. I mean, the fact of you always go because you go to a lot of Rams games and you've done this already. You've been to the tailgate parties, and I mean, the fact that the tailgate party was so cool.
Yeah,
and like you said, you're like, bro, you're gonna get on some games and get some cornhole and some beer pong. And what did we do? We just walked around, gone a couple games of beer pong,
Dude.
played some cornhole, won some cornhole, you know what I mean?
Even if you're not even a Rams fan, or even if you're not a big football fan, dude, it's such a, I would say be a football fan but dude, just going to the tailgate party, I've never, even growing up, I mean, we grew up as kids, but even going to a tailgate party for the Chargers one time.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you don't even remember. Exactly. You don't even remember.
Yeah.
I do. And it was just a bunch of people just got their, open up the back of their trucks, sat there, drank beer, and talked.
Yeah,
whatever.
But this tailgate party was absolutely everybody had their TVs out.
Dude,
everybody was super
everything.
welcoming.
There was
cool.
a tent up in every parking spot. People
Man.
had TVs. People had banners. People had music. DJs. There was
DJs
with sound systems and everything, and then just legit. Cornhole and beer pong,
and we were walking around just drinking our
we're just walking around, just saying freedom, just
beers.
checking it out, saying hi, saying what's up.
Yeah,
I know we were personally looking out for anybody with a Jared Goff jersey, just because.
If there's anybody that knows, Jared Goff is the mother go here, baby. We love Jared Goff,
and so
love you, Goffy.
And it was just such a fun time. And I remember the first time I went, bro, it was just oh, bro, these guys do it right.
Yeah,
these guys do it
right.
LA does it right. And I was so stoked to take you to that, just to start it off with.
Yeah.
And then just have a good time. Because I know you're big, you're more of a social butterfly than I am.
I like having fun.
And you love having fun. And you're so easy to get comfortable with people and talk with people. So I knew this was right up your alley. So I was happy to being able to take you and kind of see how you would do in this situation, bro. You did not disappoint. It was a lot of fun.
Dude, thank you. Again, thank you, bro. I really appreciate you doing that for me, and I really appreciate asking the homies to hook us up.
Yeah. I didn't even ask. They asked me. They asked, hey, we're not going to go. Do you want to go?
Sure.
Yeah.
Gorman's Golf, man. Thank you.
Shout out to Gorman's Golf. Check him out. My buddy Earl is one of the brothers of the Gorman's Golf, and he's the one he's the contact. And dude, go check out their page. They like playing golf. They're brothers too.
Yeah, they are.
So I thought that was like poetry right there. And then what'd you think of the first of all, what'd you think of the stadium?
Yeah, let me just
go talk about your
yeah. So fact is from going from the tailgate party to there's a whole crowd of people going into the stadium, and it's oh, but we're up here. So it's going up to the suites and everything. So right off the bat, I was oh, this is really cool. And then you walk in, there's a beautiful room looking at beautiful SoFi Stadium. I've never seen inside SoFi until that very moment. And There's food there. There's just like the best alcohol you can like imagine, like Basil Hayden's 1940, Don Julio 1942, and like all this like really great stuff. And dude, it was just like an ultimate great day. I had such a fun day. I was feeling very grateful, and what makes me feel stoked, Hunter, and what makes me really happy is it's you and me that doing it.
Yeah. We have a good time doing it.
We have a really good time just like being ourselves and like just doing all those fun things because ultimately, man, that's what I want to do. I just like, it's you and I together doing fun things together like that is can't beat it, brother.
It's a hell of a good time.
Cannot beat it, my dude.
Yeah.
But
And the
it's
Rams won.
And the Rams won.
Destroyed. Kept literally the whole offense out of the end zone. They didn't even get a
Dude,
single
Aaron
touchdown.
Donald was a fucking beast that day.
He was a beast.
He was a beast, bro.
Yeah, and then Matty Stafford going deep for Cooper Kupp a couple times.
That's
like,
right,
good times, dude.
dude.
It was a fun game to watch. And then afterwards, we went to Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, went to Halloween
How about
Horror
that?
Nights. Ended it off. I was absolutely wrecked.
Oh, we were
and
wrecked.
tired.
It wasn't just like we were just going for fun. We were working. We were filming.
Yeah.
So the intent, the emotions, the intent is right there. It's like, okay, we got to film good. We got to do this. Like I gotta say the right things or
Yeah.
say something intelligent or say something instead of just be like, I'm tired. Whatever.
Right.
Say whatever.
Yeah.
But it was a good time too, and those mazes were legit.
Absolutely.
Here's a warning for anybody who wants to go to Halloween Horror Nights: don't go unless you get the express pass. It's a long line.
If you
Dude,
get the fast passes, man.
get the fast passes.
You're gonna wait in
Go for
line.
the VIP tour.
you're-
Like, put down the money because if you just buy a regular ticket, which I think is like $75,
Dude, you're gonna
I know it's a
wait
lot of money, but
for a long time.
you will be if you get just a regular pass and you go to Halloween Horror Nights, you will be standing in line most of the time.
Absolutely, yeah. You're gonna be standing in line for like literally. I think
And I feel
one
like
was
that's
2
gonna
hours.
kill. I feel like it's gonna kill your experience.
Get the express pass. It's a little more money, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's better.
I think the
Do
longest time we saw was like 200
it.
minutes,
200 minutes.
and that's without the
That's-
fast pass, like regular.
That's regular, yeah.
Yeah, 200 minutes.
But other than that, man, I think we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah.
I think fact is, dude, we just had a really good weekend. And I'm really stoked for us and proud of us.
Yeah.
You know? Positivity is the activity. Gratitude is the attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you check out DJ Hunt's official on everywhere. Give this guy a follow, give this guy a like. Watch out for his videos and everything. And
Be sure to subscribe and like the page for the Two Brothers One podcast.
yeah, and give us a like and a follow if you like what you're hearing and stuff. Let us know,
Yeah.
man. Give us some things to talk about because we
Yeah.
will talk about.
Give us some criticism too. We'll take some constructive
Yeah.
criticism. If we're getting a little too much on one topic and you're not interested, by all means, tell us.
At the same time, I don't really give a shit. This is our podcast, so kind of get away. But at the same time,
I
we
care a
love you.
little bit. I care a little bit.
But on that note, man,
Cool.
we are. Well, I'll do this, and hey, I'm MC Broccoli,
I'm DJ Hunts.
and we are the Two Bros One Podcast.
See you guys next time.
Later.